Jai Hind dear students. Welcome to the next module of symmetry. In this module we are going to discuss few questions from exercise 14.1. I hope you all have done question number 1 to 4 in book. Now we will discuss from question number 5. Question number 5 is copy the figure given here. Take any one diagonal as a line of symmetry and shade the few more squares to make the figure symmetry about a diagonal. Is there more than one way to do that? Will that figure be symmetric about both the diagonals? So we have to draw the given figure. I have already drawn the figure here, and we should draw one diagonal also, any one diagonal. So I'm going to draw a diagonal like this way. So for this I have drawn the diagonal by dotted line. Okay, now we have to shade few blocks to make the figure symmetry about this line. In this figure, this block is symmetrical about this block. These two blocks are symmetry. Okay, and second block is this is symmetry about this line of this block. Then next one is we have to shade these two blocks like this way, like this way. Okay, now since the figure is not symmetry, so another blocks are left. So this block and these two blocks are symmetry, so we have to shade this block also, and this block is symmetrical about this, so we have to shade this block also. So the figure is completed. If we shade like this way, okay, the whole figure is symmetry about this given diagonal. Okay, so one more way to find the diagonal, one more way to find the figure is symmetry, and that is about second diagonal also. So we have to draw second diagonal and make it one more line of symmetry. Like this. Okay, so fifth question is done. Now come to the next question, question number 6. Sixth question is copy the diagram and complete each shape to be symmetric about the mirror lines. Okay, so I'm going to do question number A and B for you. In question number A, there is a symmetrical line which is along the diagonal of this figure, and in this the two lines of symmetry, one is vertical line of symmetry and another one is horizontal line of symmetry. Okay, so these two questions I'm going to do. Question number C you have to do by your own. So I have drawn the figure, and using 8 blocks we have to count how many blocks are there. So this is a square block of 8 cross 8. You have to check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 blocks are there, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 blocks are here. So this block is 8 cross 8. Okay, so I also taken the same 8 cross 8 blocks. Okay, I'm going to draw complete the figure about this line of symmetry. The half is given this way and another half we have to draw on this way. Okay, so first of all we have to check this line is going perpendicular to given line of symmetry. So at the same time this also gone perpendicular to the next side, opposite side. So we have to draw complete it like this way. Okay, then it will go 90 degree towards this two blocks, it will move. So 90 degree two blocks it will move like this way. Okay, then it will go 2 blocks up, so here it will go 2 blocks this side. Okay, after that go diagonally 2 blocks, so it will go diagonally 2 blocks like this, and then from here it will go 2 blocks this side, comes towards the this line of symmetry, so 2 blocks it will go move in this diagonal, in this direction diagonally. Okay, then after that it will join with the line of symmetry, so I'm going to draw join with the line of symmetry. So this figure is completed, so this is a line of symmetry and the figure is completed. So I'm going to show how the figure look like when we draw it with the help of a sketch pen or a black pen. After completing the drawing, the figure looks like this. Okay, now come to the next question, the B part. In B part there are two lines of symmetry, so we have to complete the figure along this line first. So for that the one part is gone this side away from the line of symmetry like this way. Okay, only one block, then it will move down, then again it will move away from the line and then down, then away, and finally touches this line. Okay, after that we have to draw and complete the figure by using this line of symmetry. So the symmetry about this line is of this figure is like this way, then it will move this side, then this way, then this way, and finally here. And also half of the part we have to draw this side like this, then like this way, and finally it will touches this. So I'm going to draw with black pen and show you how to figure looks like. So the figure looks like this way after completing, right? So come to the next question, question number 7. So in question number 7, those which are circled that you have to do by your own, rest of the question I am going to explain. In 7th question it is asking state the number of lines of symmetry for the following figures. So we have to tell how many lines of symmetry in the given figures are there. So A is an equilateral triangle. So as we know, in equilateral triangle all the three sides are of equal length. So this side and this side all are equal. Okay, so how many lines of symmetry we have to draw for this? Just please look. Like this. So name it 1 1. Okay, another line of symmetry is like this way, name it 2, and another line of symmetry is like this way. This is 3 and here is 3. So total 3 lines of symmetry the equilateral triangle has. So we have to write there are 3 lines of symmetry. Okay, 3 lines of symmetry. Okay, next is B, an isosceles triangle. So you know in isosceles triangle these two sides are of equal length and this side is not equal. Okay, so only one line of symmetry is possible, and that is vertical line of symmetry. So we have to draw like this way, right? So only one line of symmetry is possible in this case. So this line of symmetry just passes from the midpoint of the base. This is a base and it passes from the midpoint of the base. So ultimately this is a median also. This part is median also. So we have to write only one line of symmetry. In answer, one line of symmetry. Okay, now the next question is a scalene triangle. So in a scalene triangle, all the sides are of different length. Okay, all sides are of different length, so there is no line of symmetry in this figure. So we have to write no line of symmetry. No line of symmetry. Okay, now next one is rhombus. In this figure, rhombus, all the four sides are of equal length, but the angles are not equal. The angles are not equal, only sides, all the four sides are equal. So that's why rhombus have only two lines of symmetry, and that is diagonal. Their diagonals are the line of symmetry in this case. So the first diagonal and this one, the second diagonal. This is the second diagonal. Okay, so there are two line of symmetry, so one and this is second. Okay, so in answer we have to write two lines of symmetry. Okay, now come to the next one is a parallelogram. Next one is a parallelogram. So in this parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel, but in this figure there is no line of symmetry, because if we draw the diagonal, so the part is overlapped but not come together. Okay, the vertex are not matched with each other, so there is no line of symmetry in parallelogram. We'll write no line of symmetry in answer. Now the next one is a quadrilateral. So it is a general quadrilateral, not specific. So general quadrilateral means all the four sides are of different length. There is no specific criteria in this. So there is no line of symmetry in such type of general quadrilateral. So we may write zero line of symmetry or no line of symmetry. Zero line of symmetry or no line of symmetry. Next is a regular hexagon. Okay, next figure is a regular hexagon. So regular hexagon has 6 equal sides. All the sides are of equal length and all interior angles are also equal. As we know, the regular figure have as much line of symmetry as they have sides. So if regular pentagon having 5 line of symmetry, so regular hexagon must have 6 lines of symmetry. So I'm going to show you how. So first we have to draw one line like this way. Okay, joining these two vertices, another joining these opposite vertices, and third is like these joining opposite vertices. So I'm going to draw, wait. So half we have done, we'll get 3 line of symmetry like this way and 3 more line of symmetry if we join the midpoint of the opposite sides. So from these two sides, if we join the sides opposite to this, like these two sides and these two sides also. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so I have drawn. So we got 3, then after 3 this is 4th, this line is 4, this line is 5th, and this line is 6th. So total 6 lines of symmetry are possible in regular hexagon. So these 6 lines of symmetry is the answer. So now come to the next question. Question number 10th. Question number 8th and 9th you have to do by your own. Question number 10th is this. What other name can you give to the line of symmetry of an isosceles triangle? So this is an isosceles triangle I have drawn. So at the back I have explained that in isosceles triangle this line passes the line of symmetry. I am making the rough diagram of that. Suppose this is a line of symmetry. So it passes from the midpoint of the base. So this is midpoint of the base. So this line of symmetry is also called median. So this line is median. So the another name of line of symmetry of an isosceles triangle is median. Okay. So what about in case of circle? So in case of circle, the line of symmetry is the line passes from the center. Okay. So suppose this is a line of symmetry that passes from the center, and you know any line which passes from the center of a circle, okay, touches the 2 point of a circle, divide it into equal half, that line is called diameter. So the answer of this is a diameter. Okay, so that's all for today. Have a nice day.